This conference will now be recorded.
Just give me a second. Just a minute, please. Fine. Okay. So what is the purpose of this advanced rule structure? Okay. First, I want to remove the negative information. People will answer this question like, what is the purpose of advanced rule structure? Means the answer is majority people. Accounting structure will allow up to 10 dimensions, 10 financial dimensions. So if I want 11th financial dimension, then I will use this one. That is completely wrong statement. So whenever I'm interacting with many people, people will answer like, if it is more than 10 financial dimensions, then I will use advanced rule structure. That is complete wrong statement. Okay, complete wrong statement. So don't use that statement. Whoever is my students, please don't use that statement. That is not correct. Okay, fine. Ravi, you joined only for today, or from earlier also you have joined? Ravi? Yeah, you are not audible, Ravi. So
And
yeah, yes, please. Yeah, you are.
joined today. Joined
Okay,
today.
okay, fine. Nice, yes. This is a first class for you. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so there will be a little bit confusion to you, like because you have joined in the middle, but try to understand. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ask me in between
Okay.
also. No issues. Fine. So earlier we have
Okay.
learned like 1000 dot dot 3999. So for this we have mapped business unit plus department. Okay, if you look at this one, if I go to this company, for USMF company, what is the accounts or accounting structures mapped means ledger form, ledger form, ledger setup, ledger setup, ledger. In this, we can understand what are the structures mapped. Okay, here there are three structures mapped. Manufacturing BS means in this we have mapped from 1 series to 3 series, 1, 2, 3 series number sequence, and I have mapped like business unit department. In this business unit is mandatory. This is one structure we have created. So another structure is 4 series to 9 series. We have mapped. If you go inside, sorry, by mistakenly it was selected. Once again, manufacturing BS. Let me close this one. I want to select manufacturing PL, manufacturing P&L. In this, we have mapped 4 dimensions. Look at this one. Business unit, department, cost center, item group. So from 4 series to 9 series, it is business unit, department, cost center plus item group. Okay, these are the things we have mapped. Now I want one dimension should be added for one ledger account. What it means, suppose 620,300 some account. This account is petrol expenditure, petrol expenses. Now this petrol expenses, I want vehicle should be added. That means for this like this I want. So it is fulfilled with this one. Is it correct? For
Yes.
only petrol expenses, I need like this. Now this is another one. Now another account 607,300 travel expenses. I want airways. I want airways. Now what I have to do? Once again rework. Makes sense? Fulfilling the functionality. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how many times I need to change this structure? Every time I need to change the structures. Every time I need to renumbering these numbers. I need to modify. I need to modify every time this numbering. Little bit hectic job. What I'm doing after. Suppose there is like this around 15 combinations I need to create, means n number of times I need to modify this structure. Little bit hectic job. Now for this, the structure is this one only. I will add on top of this one, I will add additional now vehicle as one advanced rule structure for account this one. another advanced tool structure, I will add travel. Airways. I can add like this. What it means? So one is, this is structure, main account structure. This is another structure. You can create n number of structures. This is suppose manufacturing, BS. This is manufacturing, P&L. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm adding to this one n number of advanced tool structures. How many you want, those many you can create. For this also you can create if you want. The main structure I will not change. This is main account plus business unit plus department. In this we have created, in our example, main account plus business unit plus department plus cost center plus item group. Now I'm adding here, I'm not changing the main structure like this. I'm not changing like this. I'm adding this one here, 620300 repair expenses or petrol, whatever it is there, petrol. Okay, example I'm taking. Adding one more additional travel expenditure, 607300 airways. Like this I can add. So the main structure I am not disturbing. Whenever normal accounts, like from here 4 series to 9 series, it will be the same 4 accounts only, 4 dimensions only it will ask, like business unit, department, cost center, item group. If you touch this one, instead of 4 it will become 5. Okay, so I'm adding this one as advanced rule structure here. Understood? Are you able to imagine? Give me a second.
Satya, if the new dimensions, which is petrol expenses in the airways, which is newly added onto these two accounts, will that be consumed from the total available 10 dimensions of the system, or how does that work?
Come again, the question, sorry.
Say we have added 2 more dimensions into this thing called as petrol expenses and airways for these two. Correct. Now, will these two gets consumed in the total available 10? Because we have only 10 maximum dimension.
No. It will not be. This is 10 only. This is 10 only. It will allow you. On top of that, also you can use it. That is the reason, as I told you, people will answer like, if it is 10 is reached, then I will use 11th as a advanced rule structure. That is the answer I saw many people. Here it is not like that. This 10 is 10. I have not reached 10. I have reached only 4. On top of this 4 also I'm using this one.
If the 10 is there in the main structure itself, if I've got 10, in that case, I can use this as 11th or probably 12th.
Yes, yes, that is correct. That is correct. But here I'm not waiting for 10 dimensions to be added in the structure.
Okay.
I'm not adding.
Got it.
I'm using only 4. And on top of this 4, I'm using the 11th, like 5th one. So people will answer like 5th one. For 11th one only, I will use advanced rule structure. This is the statement will use many people.
Okay, got it. Now I understood the idea. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome.
Instead of 10 in between, you are adding this.
So I'm not waiting up to 10 financial dimensions should be configured here. I have configured only 4 dimensions. On top of that, I'm using advanced rule structure. So people will answer like majority people. I know even 4 years, 5 years, 10 years experience guys also. What is the meaning of advanced rule structure means? They will answer like, if 10 dimensions are reached here, then I will use 11th dimension. That is the answer will be given by majority senior people. But you should be, I'm not waiting up to 10 dimensions will be used in the structure. I'm using only 4. On top of that, I'm using additional advanced rule structure so that I can simplify my account structures. Instead of 5 structures, I have created only 1 structure, and I'm adding this additional like dimensions on top of this accounting structure. That is the main criteria. Make sense?
Hi, Satya. So how
Yes,
many dimensions can you add to that additional rule structure?
Any number.
Okay.
So see, this same the rule will be applicable. Advanced rule structure also accounting structure only. On one structure you are adding one more structure. On one structure you are adding one more structure. This is also up to 10. You can use this is also one structure, and on top of this structure you are adding one more structure. Internal loop. That's it. Okay, usually we will map advanced rule structures maybe 1 or 2, usually 1 or 2, but if you want you can use up to 10 here also, means 10 plus 10 you can use it. But so in reality we will not use maximum financial dimensions, means up to 65 performance will be good, up to 65. After that the application may not support you. Okay, so this is just I'm giving you a hint, but usually we will not use 65 dimensions, maybe 30 dimensions, 40 dimensions may be used. Even that 30 also, for this is standard account structure. On top of that, here advanced rules, you can create n number of advanced rule structures and you can tag this one to this one, so that it will be very simplified. Make sense?
One more extension question, Satya. So when we added the vehicle on 620300 for capturing the petrol expenses was account, but the dimension name was called as vehicle. Can we add the same dimension called vehicle onto 3-4 different other accounts where I want to charge repairs or anything?
Yeah, because the 630 and 400, this is repair expenses.
Correct. Something.
Repair expenses, I want to add this vehicle here. It may be required, definitely it is required. I can map here also. Make sense?
Okay, so basically the dimension values, whatever is set in the vehicle in the dimension master, will be shown in both the accounts whenever the transaction is created.
Exactly, you're right. Exactly, you're right.
Okay.
Clear to everyone? Any doubts here? The advantage is advanced rule structure also one account structure. Simply, this is also one structure. and on top of one structure you are adding one more structure. Simple. But this is called as advanced rule structure. This is called account structure. Clear? Any more doubts, anyone? Okay, so usually in trainings no one will teach like this, to be frank I'm speaking. Okay, in institutes and trainings no one will teach like this. People will teach like whether it was used or not, but my way of teaching is always I will try to deliver the information whatever I have learned earlier completely with 100%. I may not delivering 100% subject to you, but whatever I am teaching, the topic is 100% with heartful. I will try to deliver you. The major disadvantage for in the market, functional people, they will not disclose their knowledge to junior people. That is a major complexity. They will not senior consultants will not disclose their knowledge to the junior consultants. This is 99.99% people will be there like this only in the industry, because I have spent a lot of time, I have worked hard and I learned this one, why I need to share this information to my juniors. But my case is completely different. I will try to deliver the information whatever I learned from here or in companies also. Wherever I'm working, I will try to deliver my knowledge to my junior employees. Okay, that is the reason even 4-5 years experience guys also, they will try to join my sessions to understand additional knowledge. Yes, please. Yeah.
Satya,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, I'll repeat what you just said. I just want to make sure that I'm understanding it correctly.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
if you could please go to your Paint.
Okay. Yeah.
Here we have configured main accounting structure, and this has been mapped already, and this has a range of accounts that's
Yes.
from 400,000 to 99996 times. Now,
Yes.
this range has been given to this definite path, and this
Yes.
has been defined. Now,
Yes.
to this, now there can be as many accounting structures as possible, correct?
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
to a given to this particular, like this particular accounting structure, the path or the configuration that we are looking at, we can have n number of advanced rule structure
Yes. Yes. You are right.
in
Yes,
the
you are right.
range of the account that accounting structure has been defined.
Yes, you are right. Perfectly correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, yeah, I just wanted to make sure I was just getting it right. Thank you so
Sure.
much.
You're welcome. Now, so how to create advanced rule means simply same general ledger, collapse all, chart of accounts, structure, advanced rule structures. So you can create advanced rule structures by clicking new. So advanced rule structure 1, I'm just creating like this. Click OK. Whatever the way you want, you can create any names, airways, vehicles, like this. Okay, and you can add segments. So already financial dimension should be created, and you need to add that financial dimension in the here. Suppose I'm selecting vehicle. Let me do the, in this case, anyhow, vehicle is available. Let me create vehicle as a financial dimension structure, so that it will be very much clear rather than generalized statement. Vehicle as advanced rule structure I'm creating. Click OK. Now I'm adding segment vehicle. Okay, now this is in draft mode. Simply this is also one accounting structure. As I told you, this is also one accounting structure without main accounts we have created now. And validate, sorry, validate is not mandatory, just only it is information. Activate. Look at this one, it is in draft. Now I'm doing activate. So this is a batch job. So click OK. This is a batch job only. Activate. Now it is activating. Refresh. It should be active. It should be active. Now it is active. Okay. So I have created advanced tool structure, and this advanced tool structure, for this I have made vehicle as mandatory. If you want optional, you need to enable this blank values allowed. Okay, now I have created. I want to add this one to advanced tool structure, like account structure, manufacturing, P&L. So for this you can click on advanced rules. We are tagging now advanced rules. If you click here, now it will become draft mode because you are modifying the structure. Okay, you can click on add new, then it is telling like you are making it to draft. Okay, no issues. Okay, now vehicle is one. I'm adding advanced tool structure. I'm adding this vehicle as one more advanced tool structure. In this vehicle, I'm adding criteria. So main account is whatever it is, repair and expenses. Let me verify repair expenses corresponding ledger account. Give me a second. Main accounts. I'm just verifying the exact number so that it will be relevant. So repair and maintenance, vehicle repairs and maintenance, 604,300. 604,300. If you want a range, you can use the range also. Is between includes range also you can have. Okay, if you don't want, you can use your wish. I'm using only one. I'm mapping vehicle. So what I did initially, I have created this advanced tool structure vehicle initially. Now I'm tagging these two. While tagging these two, I have used main account as 604,300. So this is example, like this is 604,300. I have taken now the correct exact number I have taken. Now I'm closing this one. It is in the draft mode. Look at this one. This is in the draft mode. The structure is in the draft mode. I need to activate. Click OK. Activate. Okay, now it is. Yes.
When is it going to be taken into the maintenance mode? There is
maintenance mode is financial dimension creation and activating. Financial dimension activation, not this one.
Okay, so to create, like example, vehicle was a dimension which was pre-created, so that time we don't have. If I want to create a new dimension in that site, is when the maintenance mode will get activated.
Yes, exactly, you're right.
Thanks.
Yeah, welcome. So it may take 1 or 2 minutes time. Let it be finished. The batch job is executing. So draft means 0, activate means 1, activating means intermediate, middle stage. So until and unless activate, before that it will use the old version, I mean to say old structure. Once it is activate, then the new like structure will be enabled, applicable for the new transactions. Understood? If it is in the stage of activating, then the users can use the old structure only. It was not new structure. It was not new structure until and unless it is activated. As soon as it is activate, then immediately it will be new structure will be come into the picture.
Satya, in the meantime, can you show the path again for creating accounting rule structure?
Okay, so next to account structure, configuration structure, account structure. See here, chart of accounts. Accounts is chart of accounts, dimensions is financial dimensions, structures are account structures, configure account structure, advanced rule structure. In my opinion, advanced rule structure and configure structure both are same. Here you are mapping main account, here not, you are not mapping main account. Simple. Advanced rule structures. Okay. Clear? Give me a second. It is activated. That is fine. It is taking so much time for me.
Satya, any business use case, or how do we justify two account structure, one for balance sheet and one for P&L? Is that a mandatory, or we can have even one?
No. Here, this is, don't misunderstood, like we need to create only one structure for this one structure this one. No, I can create. So the example is given like this. Don't expect like that. I can create like this. There is no restrictions. Up to 499. I can create. I will mix like this so that you can understand. There is no thumb rule like
based on business use case by the customer, we can use multiple accounting structure, or if we want to use the advanced rule structure instead of accounting structure, like to add item group into the third one, I can use even that.
Yes,
so
anywhere.
In result,
There is no
we will still.
Okay. Yeah, proceed, please.
So basically, there is no Microsoft suggested way saying that for in the third line to add the item group, you should only use the account structure instead of advanced rule. So to include the item group into the third, I can use advanced rules as well.
So why I am using this advanced rule structure is for specific one account, two accounts. If you start modifying this account structure, you will confuse a lot. Make sense?
Yeah, it will be complicated to look also to analyze.
Yes, to minimize the accounting structures, we are creating another advanced rule. In my opinion, advanced rule structure is also one accounting structure. Another one account structure, another account structure. On top of one structure, you are adding another structure. this is one structure and this is one more structure. This is one more structure, but naming convention given as advanced tool structure, and on top of this structure you are adding one more structure. Simple. So to minimize the structures, in my opinion, this is also one accounting structure. Understood? So if you want me to show, I will show you. In the configure account structure, I can create vehicle as one accounting structure. Look at this one. I'm creating a new structure. I'm just giving V1. I'm removing this add main account. I can create. This is equal to accounting structure, advanced tool structure. Look at this one. Of course, extra tabs are there for advanced tool structure. Because you are asking, that's why I'm just adding like this. This is one structure. It is exactly equal to advanced tool structure.
Is there Microsoft recommendation on a specific day that how do we need to structure the account structure and how do we need to prepare the advanced tool structure during the implementation?
There is no best combinations, but Microsoft suggests like try to use minimum structures. Don't make yourself confusion. If you are making so many locks, so keys where I have kept, you will confuse. Am I right?
Okay.
If you locks is important. So I will give you an example. When I'm child, one of my like one person, like if I want 10 rupees, what the person has taken, like one key has taken, and it was put in the normal cupboard and taken one key, and that key has taken and he or she put into almara, iron almara, opened, and then inside one key he has taken and opened the locker, and inside locker he opened one more locker. From there he has given me 10 rupees. For this 10 rupees, it is not required this much of locks, 4 locks and 4 keys. If it is anything is missed, it is very complex for you. Make sense?
Okay, thank you.
This is my real experience when I'm child at the age of 8-9 years. For 10 rupees, that person has taken used 4 keys. That much security he is doing. That is meaningless. Here also, if you are using more structures, it will be more complicated. Try to use optimum structure. So this is also structure. Am I right? This is account structure. This is accounting structure. It is looks like the build whatever here. If you look at this one, it is equal to advanced tool structure. Am I right?
Correct. Without the main account. Without
Yes.
the main account.
Yes. So that is the reason I'm telling you. In my opinion, in the back end, this is my opinion. I don't. I have not verified with any other person. This is one structure. This is one structure. On top of one structure, you are adding one more structure. Simple. Here we are using like main accounts, and while adding this advanced tool to this one, you are adding in between main account. That's it. Okay, fine. So let me verify whether it is completed or not. I hope it is, at least it should be complete. Now activate. Active. Now let me show you the impact on the transactions. Entries, general entries. So, and one more minus point to me, when wherever I'm working in a company, my colleagues will not share information to me. Usually senior people, they will share each other, but senior people like me, like senior people, like 12 years, 15 years experience guys, they will not share information to me. The main specific reason is like, if I know, I will declare this information to the entire company. I will disclose that a minimum like whatever you have learned. But usually the cooperation between senior people will be there, but I will not get. The main problem is if they have disclosed to me, I will disclose to all junior members to learn for them. Fine. Now let us understand, suppose for normal 4 series to 9 series, if you select the main account, suppose 604 300, I am not selecting, I will select another account 40604 100 or 200. Let me verify first. 100. Then it will ask you business unit, next department, next cost center, and item group. After that, I don't have anything to select. Whereas 604 300, now if you click here, observe now, so if you look at this one 604 300, give me a second. Now it is asking business unit, department, cost center, item group. Next it is asking vehicle. Of course vehicle master don't have items actually inside values I have not created. It is asking for vehicle values. Understood? So let me create, if you want, let me create values so that you can understand. Chart of accounts, sorry, dimensions, financial dimensions. Okay, vehicle, is there. Click on dimension values. I'm adding AP16, 2016. Something number. This is like nameplate kind of thing. Another one, suppose KA 16 N 2016. Fancy number I'm giving. Some 2 vehicles. Okay, 2 vehicles. Now if you go to this one, whether it will be refreshed or not immediately, I don't know. Let me try. Let me delete, let me refresh, and let me create. $604 $300 business unit, department, cost center, item group, vehicle, understood? Any doubt here? Only particular that account, if it is hitting, it will show you that one. Same airways and everything. Clear? Any doubt in this? Advanced rule structure. So accounting structure, advanced rule structure is most important for finance consultant. Okay, so there will be a misunderstood by many senior people, but my junior people, my students should not get any confusion, any mistakes in terms of debits and credits and advanced rule structure. If you know these two very strongly, you can become a finance consultant. One is debits and credits, another one is account structure. Okay, next, if it is not, if you don't have any like concerns, financial dimension sets. What is this financial dimension set? This is also most important. Financial dimension sets. Now what you are doing here in this, you have posted this combination. Suppose I will post account amount something 110180 and business unit is mandatory. Let me map business unit also, and then department also, it was populated. Fine. Now I'm posting. You have posted to this combination. You have posted this combination amount. Okay. Processing operation, validating. Now the value is there for this amount, this combination. Now I'm generating a report 604 300 plus department 0022. If I generate report, whether this 500 should be displayed or not? Question to you.
Yes.
We need to display, but we have posted this combination, but not this one. So in the system, if you want to generate reports, okay, so let me take duplicate. If you want to generate reports with this combination, like a main account plus department, I need to generate reports. This is my requirement. Main account plus department is one report I need to generate. Another one is main account plus business unit. I want to generate report. I want reports. So to get these reports, we need to have, let me go to financial dimension sets, general ledger, chart of accounts, dimensions, financial dimension sets. Whatever the combination of reports you want, those many combinations you can create. I want one report called main account plus business unit in the reports. I want another report, main account plus business unit plus department. I want another report, only main account cost center. I want another report, only main account. Whatever the reports combination you want, you need to select here from left side to right side, and you can generate reports as per your requirement. That is the advantage of financial dimension set. The reports, how you want to see. Okay.
So this one, so this will be used for only for creating reports.
Yes. Exactly. Financial dimension set. The ultimate, the final aim is, or final goal is to generate reports. If you want to generate reports, you need to have combination of dimension set. Which combination you want? That combination you need to select. You need to create here. And initially it will be create balances. This button will be create balances. Look at this one. If I click new, it is create balances. Once if you update create balances, then it will be converted to rebuild balances. The button name will be changed. So you need to click on create balances, rebuild balances, update balances. All these three. In 2012, in AX 2012, it is must. It is must. In D365, while generating trial balance, it is executing these things. While doing trial balance or while year-end process, those two processes, it will execute this rebuild balances and update balances. So if you are not getting some reports properly, because in the system what you have posted this combination, but if you are generating report main account plus cost center, like a business unit plus cost center, suppose this combination you are generating, sometimes the balances may not be shown properly, the reports. So to get accurate balances, you need to come here and you need to select that combination, whatever the combination. You need to click on rebuild balances and update balances. But this will be automatically executed in two processes in D365. In D365, one is whenever you are generating trial balance, it will execute those things. And another one is year-end close. At that time, definitely this, for each and every combination, it will execute. So sometimes year-end balance, year-end close process will take much time to execute the process. So what is the solution means, you can delete these things. There are many combinations. If you create, it will take much time. So you can delete and you can recreate a number of times, no issues. This is at any point of time you can create, at any point of time you can delete. So if you keep minimum account structure, minimum financial dimension sets, you can keep, and then you can execute the reports. For these two reports, it is backend, it will execute automatically. So if it is in case any report, whenever you are executing, you are not getting proper combination, so whatever the combination you are doing, you can simply click here and you can click on rebuild balances. This is a bad job. Click OK. Simple. The bad job, it is backend, running in the backend. Update balances, all are backend only. You can execute. It will be executed in based on the data. It will be executed. It may take 5 minutes. It may take half an hour. That is depending upon. Usually it will take minutes only, not hours. But year-end close, if you have more combinations, then it will take more time for year-end close. So what is this year-end close? You will understand in future sessions.
Satya, what does that rebuild balance, update balance, and clear balance mean?
So one is rebuild balances means internal code it is updating, like this is my assumption. Initially, it should be updated with the balance 0. First, create balances means update balance zeros. Update zeros. Create balances. First one. Update balances means independently this combination, whatever you have entered, the above, it should be updated. Am I right? This should be. Actually, you have posted this one only, but system should create this one. Agree with me? This is create balances initially. This is rebuild balances. Actually, technical people may give more more in detail, but this combination you have n number of transactions, 3, 4, 5, 10. That all sum I need to show, that is sum of these balances, update balances. Update balances is balancing of sum. Like this, you may have 4, 5 transactions. It should be updated. This is I'm 100% correct on this one, but this is my assumption. Technical people may give more inputs about what is happening inside, but you need to execute these things. Here you have entered suppose 4 transactions like this. I need to update like 300, 200. This is my assumption in this, but technical people can give answers to this one. Summing up and year 2, and you can generate report properly.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah, tell me. Yeah.
Just to on this subject, you mentioned about this structure. Sorry, dimension sets. Okay. So whenever you said 2 times this whole data gets updated, which is when you're running the trial balance and the year close.
Yeah.
Right. Now, let's say for an example, on ad hoc basis, I'll be running in a particular ledger. For an example, you take the vehicle, the travel expenses, and during the period, I would wanted to run and see how much we spent on Emirates and how much we spent on Air India and things like that. So when I run a report specific to the ledger, does this accounting structure gets updated, or sorry, this dimension sets gets updated or no? Because when I run the report against particular ledger, I suppose we should be able to choose the dimension set which I wanted to see against.
Yeah. So in 2012, for any report, it is not updated. It is you need to execute independently. But in D365, Microsoft added here for year-end process, particularly year-end process, it is must you need to execute all financial dimension set combinations, and then it will generate the report. That is made in D365. In 2012, it is not there. Suppose I will tell you dimension statement, this report, one report. This, as per my knowledge, it is not executing, it is not verifying the financial dimension set, rebuild balances and update balances. If you want to generate report from here, whatever the combination you want, that combination, try to execute first rebuild balances and update balances, and then come back here and generate the report. This is my suggestion. But if you want to technically, whether it is executing or not, technical people only can answer for each and every report. But with my experience, as I told you, year-end process, it is must, it will execute first, then only it will run the year-end process. Yeah.
All right.
Fine. Anything else? Anyone?
So
generally,
advanced.
Yeah.
Continue. Continue.
Across the system, during the year, during the month, whenever I wanted to see a report against a dimension set, and when I run the dimension set report, that is not the suggested way. You always have to go and run the update the balance and then only run the report. Is it?
That is my best suggestion, so that it will not be goes wrong any reports. This is my suggestion. but you can check with the developer.
I think we should check that, because practically this will not be, this will not be
so
really.
As I told you, 99% it is not mandatory. This is not mandatory. I mean to say, it is every time you need to run this one. This is not my statement. This in general, 99% will update automatically the balances automatically. But sometimes it may not be executed, struck somewhere. Sometimes I don't know the technicality how it is. At the time, you need to come here and you need to execute. So suppose you are generating report, normal report, execute it and discuss internally. But if you are submitting to your CFO or CEO of the company, then you need to take a little bit more alert. Am I right? It should not be deviated any single paisa. At that time, best suggestion is come here and execute this one and execute that report, so that you will have 100% confidence rather than 99%. Yeah, tell me someone else.
Yes, such a advanced rule structure applies for only P&L accounts, or is it applied for balance sheet also?
No, it's not like balance sheet or P&L. This is, sorry, people are misunderstanding. Okay, this is structure 1. That's it. It is not, I mean to say, this is structure 1. This is structure 2. That's it. Structure 2. And I told you in the, if you observe here, I have modified. See, this is 3 structures I have created. In this is assets and liabilities, some assets and some liabilities, and here some liabilities, equities, and sales revenue account. I have created one structure. I never told you like you need to create one structure for balance sheet, one structure for P&L. Any account combination. Here in this, I have created like liabilities accounts, equity accounts, and sales revenue accounts. We have mapped business unit, department, cost center. Yes, I can create. Clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anything else? Anyone, please?
Satya, you had created accounting structure with just the dimensions, right?
Yes.
So can we use that on top of any other structure? Accounting structure.
On top of that?
On top of any other.
Yeah, you can use it, but that is meaningless. Am I right? With the main accounts only, you will do the transactions.
Yeah. So no. You in between you said like it is exactly same as accounting structure, so I got confused there. Yeah.
No. So here you can create. I mean to say, my intention is this is also one structure. This is also one structure, and this is called accounting structure. This is called advanced rule structure, and here we are mapping main accounts. Here we are mapping like only the financial dimensions. That's it, for easy understanding. If you want really, you can create here only dimensions, and you can add main accounts here also. System will allow you. That is hectic job.
Got it.
So this is one structure. This is one structure. For this, it was given as accounting structure. For this, given as advanced rule structure. On top of this one, you are adding here. Okay, that's it.
Satya, Arvind here. Just one doubt. In practical scenario, in companies, do they actually define any accounting structures in the beginning of the financial year? Do they revise or revisit it, and then they keep it static for the rest of the year, or even in the middle of the financial year also they can revise the financial in the accounting structures?
Yes. At any point of time they can revise, they can revisit, and they can modify. For the upcoming future transactions, current and future transactions, it will be applicable for new account structure. For the old transactions, for it will be like the transactions are posted will not be impact, because that is already gone.
Okay, okay. So obviously the same principle will apply to even the chart of accounts.
Sorry, same principle applicable to?
The same logic applies to even chart of accounts. Even chart of accounts can be during in the middle of the financial year. They can also be in a new chart of account for some other purpose can be defined in the place of an old one.
Yes, yes. So you can use the word new main accounts you are adding into the chart of account.
New main account. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can add. Yes, you can add and you can use it. Yes, you can add.
Okay.
Anything else, team?
Satya, one last question. So, what if we do changes to the accounting structure? For example, just a rename. Does it impact on the place where you're changing accounting? In the accounting structure, you attach an accounting rule structure. You rename the accounting rule structure. So what happens to the mapping between accounting structure and accounting rule structure?
So if you are see, one is like renaming is not a complex, am I right? You are adding, suppose you mean to say here like account structure is there. Your concern is we have created a advanced structure, am I right? And you have used it in this one, right? And if you want to modify here, you can modify. Then this is, you mean to say like here, what happens to?
If you rename accounting rule structure, yeah, does it auto reflect in the?
So I'm clicking edit. You mean to say like here, edit, am I right?
Correct.
So what are the changes you are doing now?
Can we rename this accounting rule structure again, or it's just that we have? Yeah. Okay.
No, it will not. It is not allowing to modify. I mean to say, description name cannot be modified. Okay. Suppose as per your request, I'm just enhancing my knowledge. I mean to say, I'm adding here, like worker. I'm adding. Okay. Instead of naming convention, instead of name, I have changed. Let me add segment. Then if I'm clicking add worker, add segment. So advanced structure for the dimension, you cannot modify the structure because it is already using in the advanced structure. You cannot modify. Understood? If you want to modify, you need to delink that there and you need to modify. Okay, I hope clear to you, right?
Yes, it's clear.
Yeah.
Satya, one more doubt. I mean, in our example, so we had just 4 dimensions to the existing account structure. Still we went ahead with creating the adding using the ARS. So is it required to use ARS at that point in time, or you can even define it as part of the account structure?
Sorry, come again. I did not get you what exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So we had essentially we had less than 10 dimensions to the existing account structure examples which we had. I mean, I'm not stressing on the 10 as you told, but still we had less than 10. But still we went ahead and we extended it using the advanced rule structure. We created a separate structure using advanced rule structure. Is it really mandatory to use it at that point in time? I think, of course, like we used it, but is it really mandatory to use only that, or we can even define it using the accounting structure concept itself?
You can use that one. That's what I told you here. You can use this one. There is no issue.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it's a hectic job. Rework is a hectic job.
Okay, the difference lies in that it is very hectic to define it, to break it up and define it all over again.
Yes, simple example like you have. I have given example like locks and keys. You have misplaced key. You have misplaced key. It is a confusion to your mindset, am I right?
Yes.
So if I want, suppose 10 financial dimensions, I need to create 20, 25 structures, which is complex to me.
Right.
To minimize this function, we do it like this. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Fine. I'm stopping here for today. We'll connect once again tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. IST. See you all. Bye. So Ravi, if you want to speak with me, you can ask Institute to arrange a conference call. Okay, if you have any doubts, clarifications, you can ask Institute to arrange a conference call. If you pay fee, you will get added in the group. Okay.
Satya,
Sure.
one question.
Yes,
Satya,
please.
one question. Difference between rule structure and the ledger structure. Because I was just trying to search on the thing and I got it. I just wanted to know, is there a advanced rule structure versus advanced ledger structure?
Account structure versus advanced rule structure.
No, basically what I was doing is ledger entries, advanced ledger entries. Oh, okay, fine. Sorry, my bad. I think I read it wrong. Okay, thank you. I think I read it wrong. Thank you.
Okay, fine. No issues. Okay, Ravi, if you want any clarifications, you can ask Institute to arrange a conference call. They will arrange you. Okay. But if you have any, you have added like you have joined after 1 week. If you have any clarifications, you can ask Institute to arrange a conference call. If you pay fee, then you will be added into the group. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.